Andy Ruiz did a video, I think, on Instagram Live where he was calling out Tyson Fury for repping Mexico when he's not even Mexican. All right. Now, Tyson Fury has been putting on the Mexican colors and, repping Mexico and talking about Mexican style. I don't know. He's just been talking a whole heap of Mexican stuff because it is Mexican Independence Weekend. And he's essentially culturally appropriating for the sake of selling tickets. Andy Ruiz don't like it. He said that Tyson Fury should stay in his lane. Now, my take on it is Tyson Fury did the same for the Tom Schwartz fight. He put the stars and stripes on. He came out as Apollo Creed. He's not American. But he did it because he's trying to market himself in the US any way he can, sell tickets any way he can. And he's just doing whatever he feels is best to do to get it done. So Tyson Fury doesn't literally want to be a Mexican. Tyson Fury, I don't know how he feels about, America, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't literally want to be a Mexican. He's just doing what he has to do to sell tickets. Will it offend some people? Of course it will. Andy Ruiz and maybe some Mexicans out there will feel like this is whack. This guy is just trying to steal our culture to try and get us to buy his fight. Trying to appeal to us and whatnot. He's not really Mexican. He's from the UK. So I get it. But Fury's being consistent. You know what I mean? And from what Eddie Hearn is saying, and I don't know if Eddie Hearn is being truthful or whether it's accurate, but he's saying that the tickets for Tyson Fury's fight against Otto Wallin are not selling. There's the figure out there that only 1,500 tickets have been sold and the rest are going to be given away as complimentary tickets. So they're essentially going to give away most of the tickets for free. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound very good for Tyson Fury. And I guess it's a reflection of the opponents he's chosen to fight. Because they were talking about putting Fury in there with American opponents. And that would have made a lot more sense to me. I don't know why they didn't. When they were talking about Charles Martin, I think that would have been a good fight for Tyson Fury in terms of building his profile in the States. He'd fought Anthony Joshua. He'd been in a good fight with Kaunaki. He recently fought Gregory Corbin. So I think the Charles Martin fight would have been good for him or some kind of American opponent. Someone who can talk. They don't even have to be good. Just as long as they can talk, as long as American fans can relate to them a little bit, that would have been okay for a Tyson Fury opponent. But to bring these obscure, and these fighters are truly obscure, Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin, absolutely obscure, because even in Europe, like here in the UK, we've never heard of these guys, most of us, and we're hardcore boxing fans. I'd never heard of Tom Schwartz before. I had to go look him up once the Fury-Schwartz fight was made. The same thing with Otto Wallin. In fact, I had heard Otto Wallin's name a few times because I think I'd seen it in the rankings for some of the sanctioning bodies, but I'd never watched him fight before, and he wasn't exactly the talk of the town. So even in Europe, these guys are obscure. So in America, I mean, just imagine. So I do find it curious that they didn't find an American opponent for Tyson Fury for any of these fights. Very, very strange. And has the ESPN marketing campaign for Tyson Fury really worked so far? If they're only selling 1,500 tickets, if that's even true. If those ticket numbers are accurate, it would appear that they haven't, ESPN haven't succeeded with Tyson Fury in their marketing campaign. I've seen Bob Arum in recent days talking about Fury Wilder 2 selling 2 million pay-per-views, doing 2 million pay-per-view buys. What planet is he on? The way it's looking at the moment, he'll be lucky to do 500,000 pay-per-view buys for the rematch. So, I don't know, man. Curious times. I wish Tyson Fury the best for what he's doing out there, and hopefully he can put on a good display, an entertaining display to draw some more fans in. But the way it's looking, he's not really going to succeed. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about all the things I've talked about in this video. It's happening. I'm out.